Hey, what's going on, gentlemen? It is time once again for another scent of the day. New day, new scent. So today I decided to pull out Tom Ford Tobacco Oud Intense. Let's talk about this guy. Love this one. So let's talk a little bit about him. He was launched in 2017. My bottle is A48, which is from April of 2018. So why this one today? I have been going through lately doing my Tom Ford, right? Going through all the Tom Fords that I have. My niece had a Christmas recital today, and it's about a 2-hour drive south of us to get there. So I pulled out the remaining bottles, put them in front of my wife and said, which one would you like me to wear? She chose this one since we were in the car for 4 hours together. Okay, gave her this one, which I'm very glad she chose this one. This is, as I said, a fantastic scent. It has been in my top 5 on Fragrantica for years. So love this scent. Let's just talk about image and vibe. What do I get out of this guy? This one is, he's a highly successful man. He operates kind of on the edge, right? He's powerful, he's decisive, and intimidating, right? He's a magnetic, wealthy, and uncompromising type of personality whose scent is both intensely decadent and slightly dangerous. So I do get kind of that walk with this guy. This is the guy that can be dangerous, who's confident in himself. He knows what he wants. Very much a masculine man, what I get from this guy. So let's talk about performance. How does he work for me? I get 12 plus hours on my skin easy. So let's break that down. From a projection perspective, the initial spray, it opens as kind of a warm, woody oud and a slightly sweet, smoky tobacco with an animalistic undertone. So all of that going on. And that lasts about 30 minutes and it fills the room in the individual notes. You get beyond that 30 minutes, the notes all start coming together, right? And at that point, they kind of merge. They keep the same notes, the same feeling, but they merge and morph into like a malted chocolate, which is kind of interesting. So you still have all the notes, but you've got that chocolate kind of hanging out there, which is, to me, was a great note for this thing. Chocolate is not in it. However, those combinations give me that vibe. That lasts about 8-ish hours on my skin. It goes arm's length. So great projection out of that puppy. Beyond that, we get into the base. So it dries down to this kind of warm, earthy, woody, leathery tobacco and oud, right? With that, still that animalistic vibe underneath. And at that point, it's kind of intimate for a while. It'll eventually go to a skin scent. When I wake up in the morning, this will still be on my skin. So great for that. The one thing I will say is it does develop a bit, but it doesn't change a lot. What you get in the opening, you still get a lot of it in the dry down. So kind of somewhat linear, but a beautiful note or a beautiful fragrance to be linear. So this is good. Let's talk notes. What are the notes in this guy? So notes in this guy: tobacco, amber, oud, castoreum, tonka, labdanum, patchouli, sandalwood, and coriander. And I will say I do get all of the notes that are in this guy. So as I've said multiple times during this recording, fantastic fragrance. So what can I compare this to? If you have tried the original Tobacco Oud, you get a lot of Tobacco Oud in this. This one is a little more with that animalistic vibe, and that chocolate, malted chocolate kind of adds a lot more depth to this one. It makes it more kind of that dangerous feel. So, but it is similar to the original Tobacco Oud. So is this one still on the market? Unfortunately, no. This one has been discontinued, which is a shame, because as I've said, this has been in my top 5 for a long time. So beautiful fragrance. So compliments for this one. Yes, I've gotten compliments over the year. I got one this evening, right? Wearing this to my niece's recital. So very much a compliment getter. Where can I wear this? Any place. I will say it shines in the cooler weather. It's kind of a heavier fragrance, right? It could work well in date night or in public gatherings like I was earlier. What can I wear this in? Anything. I can be in a ratty t-shirt or a tux. Doesn't really matter. This guy will work. He will carry off whatever you're in if you can carry it off, right? It's going to play off you more than you're going to play off of it. So who's it marketed towards, or who's it for? It's marketed as unisex, but I do not see this as a unisex fragrance. I see this as a very masculine fragrance. I would say it leans a little bit more mature, but I could see a younger guy pulling it off. I don't necessarily see ladies wearing this. My take on it. So bottom line for this one, this is a fantastic masculine scent in my opinion. It ranks up there with some of the best masculine scents ever made. Why it was discontinued, I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So who should try this? If you're a fan of masculine scents and you can find this one, you should try it. Caution, if you're a clean and fresh scent guy, this one's not for you. You're not going to like this one. So tell me, guys, have you tried this? Do you own this? What are your thoughts? What do you get on your skin? Same projection, different projection. Same notes, different notes. Leave me a comment below. Let me know. What works for you? What do you get out of it? So please remember to like and subscribe for future content. Until next time, take care, guys.